Okay, Joe Diomede, Telemann Brunn, coming at you from Bridport, well, near Bridport, Burton Bradstock, is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here with lovely Nina. Sorry, Nina, I don't even know your surname.
Nina Garcia.
Nina Garcia, very nice. Nina Garcia, and she's a fiddle player and singer, and from Dorchester, right in Dorset, a lovely little market town I worked in many, many years ago. And Nina, I just saw her on stage. She's beautiful voice, and she does a really nice act with a lot of cover tunes, but she has her own stuff, and she's just been working with somebody from Nashville in my home country of America. So Nina, how did that happen? How did that voyage happen? Dorchester to Nashville.
Yeah, that's it. So I went on a trip to Nashville, and I've wanted to go to Nashville for about 110 years, and finally got there. And I went to a songwriters' night where you go and play two of your own songs, and this chap was in there, and asked me to keep in touch and talk about music, and it went from there.
And so you went to Nashville just for this music night, or just like you worked it into a holiday? Did you do more music venues, or just you went there for 2 nights?
I went to Nashville for nearly 2 weeks. So I'm involved in a musical that's being written out there about the Toll Puddle Martyrs. So that's from Dorset, from where we're from now. And a lady that I know has written a musical that's going to be staged in Alabama next year called Toll Puddle. And I'm writing songs for the musical. So I went out to do that primarily and to work on the musical. And then I did a few gigs along the way whilst I was in Alabama, in Montgomery and in Prattville, a small town. And then we drove to Nashville. And then in Nashville, I had a gig at the Johnny Cash Storytellers Museum, which was amazing. But I couldn't do it because a couple of days before, my guitarist's flight got cancelled because he was flying with BA and they went on strike. So I ended up not being able to play at Johnny Cash Storytellers because I perform to backing tracks and you need to play live and it's all your original stuff. So I ended up doing the get up and play nights where you go and show a couple of your songs because you can use your backing tracks, your tracks with that. And that's how I met Roger. His name's Roger Ryan, a tremendous musician and producer over there in Nashville.
Excellent. Wow, that's great. I mean, from Dorchester, those of you who don't know, Dorchester, small little market town in sleepy little Dorset, which is great. And so now you go to Nashville, you're working with him, and he's helping you. You're en route to making a CD with him, an album. What's happening?
That's right. So he has a few of my tracks now, and he's going to start to develop them, produce them, and get all the instrumentation down before I go out in January after Christmas to put the vocals on. And maybe release a single, work on some songs. I kind of, rather than me being a kind of artist, I quite like the idea of being the songwriter and kind of pitching my songs for people who are already established. I like that idea, but maybe I could be an artist as well. I don't know. I'm open to all kind of possibilities. So.
And why not? Because you told me off camera that basically you were in a band for many years and you played with other people, but you had a day job, and then you took that scary step. And what happened 10 years ago? Tell me.
That's it. So I've always played in a band. So I started to play in a band with my parents when I was 10 years old, and we lived in a small village outside of Dorchester called Fiddling, and our band was called the Fiddling Stompers. Around the same time as the Little Green Men came down to Weymouth, so I was quite young back then, and so we played Celtic rock and that kind of music, and so I grew up in music, and I've always played in a band. And then when I got to 27, 28, and I went solo, and then I've performed solo since then for my living.
And you haven't looked back?
No, it's great. It's really good. I've been very, very lucky indeed.
Well, I saw music. I mean, it's not luck. It's, the crowd was into it, and it was lovely. It was fun. The backing tracks adds the thing, but I want to hear your solo stuff. Do you have a YouTube channel or anything with your solo stuff on it?
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. Yep.
And what is it?
I don't know.
Okay, great. She's good. She doesn't want to be a rock star. Yeah.
Hang on.
Hold on.
A lot of my stuff's under Nina Garcia Music, and so my Facebook and my Instagram and Twitter like that. You can find it through Nina Garcia Music.
Okay, Nina, Nena.
It's Nina Garcia, or if you put in Nina Garcia Fiddle, it comes up.
Nina Garcia Fiddle. If you want to see some of her original stuff.
Shouldn't I?
Maybe good. That's okay. She loves the music. That's more important. So, Nina, great. And so, just in closing, a little like, what would you say to like a musician out there? Would you say like, go for it, do it, fly to Nashville, go to Detroit, whatever you want to? You want to be a rock star, you want to be a fiddle star? You just say, follow that dream and do it.
I would say absolutely yes. Follow your heart, follow your gut instinct, and go and do it. And it's never ever too late. Ever too late. I'm 40 now, and this is the first time I've been to Nashville, and things are just kind of progressing lovely, just the way that I've always wanted it to. So yeah, it's go and do it. Don't be afraid.
Perfect. Nina Garcia, Telly Bron, Joe Diomede, speaking to another musician who's just changing their lives and many others with their music. And good luck in Nashville.
Thank you very much.
Joe Diomede, Telly Bron. Good night. Thanks. Little music in the background.